Good afternoon. I'm Julie Lucas, of Executive Director of MiningMinnesota. I grew up just east of the Tamarack project in a part of Minnesota shaped by lakes, wetlands, forests, farms, and close-knit communities like the one we're in tonight. So when people say they care deeply about this place, I understand. I care deeply about it too. I understand why people have questions about a proposed mine. They should. Projects of this scale deserve careful scrutiny. People should expect clear answers about water, wildlife, safety, community impacts, and what will remain long after the mine ends. But that's why public comment periods like tonight are so important. They reflect a fundamental change in how mining projects are developed. Decades ago, communities often had far less information and far fewer opportunities to influence a project before decisions are made. Today, environmental review happens in the public. Agencies ask difficult questions. Communities raise concerns. Tribal nations participate directly in the process. Scientists collect data. Engineers test assumptions. Companies are expected to listen, respond, and improve their designs. That process matters only when a company takes it seriously. Talon Metals has. For 3 years, the Talon team has worked intensely with the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources and others to study the site, answer questions, and refine the project. The proposal being reviewed today is smaller, more focused, and less complex actually than earlier versions. They did a lot of work, and I will let the SEIS talk for itself. But it's important to recognize these aren't just cosmetic changes. They represent years of engineering, environmental study, and a willingness to rethink their project. This is what responsible development should look like. Ask hard questions, learn more, improve the design, then evaluate the project that actually exists today. For MiningMinnesota, responsible mining begins with water. The people working in this industry and who are standing behind me do not live somewhere else. We drink this water, we fish these lakes, we raise our families here. Environmental scientists, hydrologists, engineers, operators, and our regulators carry the responsibility of protecting these resources every day. Commitment to clean water does not exist outside the mining industry, it lives within it. At MiningMinnesota, we believe we should think global, mine local. The world's demand for minerals is not theoretical. Copper, nickel, iron, and other minerals are found in our phones, our vehicles, hospitals, power grids, and our homes. We know the products, we don't often know the people who produce them. Most Americans will never visit the places where the raw materials in their lives originate. They will never meet the workers, environmental professionals, engineers, or communities responsible for producing them. Here, we have that opportunity. Living in a region with mineral resources gives us a front row seat to questions most people never have to consider. Where should these minerals come from? What standards should govern their production? Who should bear the responsibility for providing them? We believe that when Minnesota has the resources, the workforce, the expertise, and the environmental standards to produce minerals responsibly, we should be willing to consider doing that work here under our own watch. This is social justice. We should not separate our demand for products from the places and people required to produce them. Mining locally allows us to ask questions directly, see the process, hold companies accountable, and expect the work to meet Minnesota standards. It also creates opportunities for the communities that host this work. Projects like Tamarack can support skilled careers, union trades, can I get a woo woo? Thank you. Local businesses, schools, public services, and young people who want to build their futures close to home. A strong mining industry is built through more than just mineral production. It's built through relationships, trust, continual improvement, and a commitment to leaving our communities stronger. I do not expect everyone to leave tonight agreeing about every question or every conclusion, but I hope everyone leaves more curious. Curious enough to ask another question, curious enough to read the environmental review, curious enough to learn why this project changed, and curious enough to meet the people behind the work who are behind me right now. The people who call this place home care deeply about it. We all want clean water, healthy communities, and a strong future for the next generation. Our conversations should reflect those shared values, even if our perspectives differ. To the team at Talon Metals, thank you for continuing to listen, learn, and improve. To the people participating in this process, thank you for caring enough to show up. Let's keep asking those hard questions, let's keep learning, and let's keep building better projects, and let's just stay curious. Thank you.